Hello, students. Today we will talk about the term modes of persuasion. Over 2000 years ago, a famous Greek scientist, teacher Aristotle taught his students that there are three basic ways of convincing your audience of something, or at least getting your audience to listen what you have to say. We still use these concepts today. You will often hear ethos, pathos, and logos refers to as the three modes of persuasion. These modes of persuasion will probably come quite naturally to you, but having a strong awareness of how to be most convincing to your audience will help you as your write argumental essay. So, what is ethos? ETHOS, and ethos is a way of convincing your audience of your credibility as a writer. Some credibility can be in a way built in level of education in relation to the topic may provide some built-in ethos. For example, if a psychology professor were writing an essay about the psychology of eating disorder, he or she would have a strong building ethos. But if the same professor were to try to write a paper on quantum physics, her educational background would provide no building ethos. You need not to worry if you have no built-in ethos or credibility. There is also the kind of ethos or credibility you work to establish as you write by using appeals to emotions and logic responsibility. You can build your ethos. You can also build your ethos by using credible resources. When you use expert research and opinions in your writing, you get to use the expert ethos to build your own. So what is pathos? Most simply, pathos is the appeal to our human emotions. We are more often moved by our emotion than by logic or common sense. So, pathos is a powerful mode of persuasion. As a writer, your job is to make the audience feel connected with your topic. This is where pathos can help. Think about the broad spectrum of human emotions: sadnesses, humor, pity, sympathy, anger, outrage. These are all things that motivates us. Pathos provides writers with a tool to get audience emotionally invested in the message. Pathos is a powerful means of persuasion, but you should be very careful with pathos. Pathos is generally the least respected of the three ethical appeals in the academic community. In many fields of study, emotion is something that should be left out completely. Most of the time, the best advice is to be careful with pathos and use it wisely. Misusing pathos can negatively affect your methods or credibility. Logos. Logos is the appeal to our logical side. Logos is about the facts we present in our writing and the logical manner in which we present our ideas. Having a strong logos is one important way that we can build our ethos within an essay. For example, if you are writing a research paper on the plug in medieval time, you will want to gather a good deal of research and then incorporate that research in an organized and effective manner. You should also make sure that your points or arguments are logical in nature, and you should avoid faulty logic. Ethos, pathos, and logos are all interconnected. When you write an argument, you will want to think about how these modes of persuasion work together to make for a strong argument overall.